I hope you guys are ready because this week's grocery haul is a doozy. What is up, you guys? My name is Kira if you are new, and in today's video I am back to share with you what I share every single Tuesday here on the channel, and that is my weekly grocery haul and meal plan. And this week I headed over to Sam's Club. I usually hit a box store every couple of weeks or so, but the way my vacation fell, I haven't been to Sam's in like 6, 7, maybe even 8 weeks at this point. So I had quite a list to get, especially stocking up since we're just getting back into a routine with school. So I don't know how it happened, you guys, but before I knew it, I spent $720. I don't think I have spent that much on a grocery haul in a long time, but everything that I got was justifiable. Well, at least that's what I keep telling myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you down to my kitchen table and my kitchen counter and share with you what I got this time at Sam's Club, and then we'll get into this week's meal plan. But first, let's just tackle our giveaway winners. So if you guys are new here, every single week I host a giveaway where I award a gift card to somebody who chose the correct item from the grocery haul the week before. And the correct item is whatever my husband Daryl asked me to pick up that week. Sometimes it's something he's craving, sometimes it's something he needs, and sometimes it's really obvious, and then sometimes not so much. So 2 weeks ago, Daryl chose turkey lunch meat for his lunches as his choice, and only 2 people guessed it. And Kimberly Preston was one of the winners, and she did not come forward. So I'm sorry, Kimberly, you forfeit. And I'm calling the only other person who chose lunch meat, and that was Heather Whiting. And it's actually funny because she said in her comment, you can see right here, that the week before she was this close to choosing the peach cups, and she was like disappointed that she didn't choose that. So she was happy that this week she thought she nailed it with the lunch meat, and yes girl, you did. So Heather, make sure you send me an email. And then for this week, Daryl's purchase was the orange soda. Now this was a more obvious one. A bunch of you guys guessed the soda, and it actually turned out to be quite the bummer because that was a substitution where they upgraded, but I chose the 12-pack of Sunkist, and they upgraded to the 24-pack, but they gave us Crush, which he doesn't seem to enjoy as much. So I still didn't end up with what he actually wanted, but nevertheless, that was still his pick. So a bunch of you picked that, and Ruby Tadpole, you are this week's winner. So make sure you guys go ahead and send me an email. Otherwise, for those watching this week, make sure you cast your votes down below. Otherwise, enough talking because this is a long one. Let me go ahead and take you down and share with you what I got this time at Sam's Club. All right, you guys, there is no such thing as a quick overview for $720 at Sam's Club. But on this table, we have pretty much all of our produce, dairy, meats, and a couple of other random food items. And then coming over here, I have all of the snacky foods and non-food items and a couple of other random items as well. So I think I'm gonna start over there on the island so that if I need to, I can start putting some of that stuff away. So I needed tons, and when I say tons, I mean tons of produce. We were pretty much out of everything, especially since I've been packing a ton of stuff for the kids for their lunches. So I did grab a bunch of that. So I did get a thing of organic bananas. I got 1 package of the Village Farms Luscious Seedless Long English Cucumbers. These seem to work out the best, and the 3-pack was a heck of a lot cheaper at Sam's than it was at Costco, so grabbed that. I also grabbed 2 different things of tomatoes. I got the Nature's Sweet Constellation tomatoes. They're just the little tiny tomatoes that we use more for like snacking and salads. And then I got the Sinfully Sweet Campari, of course, and we use that more for sandwiches. I got Mason some Bartlett pears, and I love that it has this little thing on here that says mostly green, enjoy now for a firm crunch or wait a few days to enjoy an even sweeter flavor. And then it says mostly yellow, will yield when touched, crisp and perfect for enjoying after a day or two of home ripening. And then it says yellow, soft to the touch and ready to enjoy now. Refrigerate to preserve ripeness, which will hold for 3 to 5 more days. So Mason's gonna be excited to see that for lunch. And then I also got a 10-pound bag of the yellow gold potatoes. And then I put the Members Mark Southern style waffle fries in the back because potatoes are a vegetable, you guys. So French fries belong right here amongst my veggies. Way back here, I got a, whoa, I'm losing stuff. I got a big bag of the Mr. Lucky broccoli florets. It's fresh broccoli and there's 2 pounds there. So I will use some of that for lunches and then we'll use some for a meal. I got a pack of the romaine. This deal is not as good and this romaine is actually not as good as the one from Costco, but we have already long been out of that and so we needed a romaine. So I grabbed the, what is it, 5-pack or 6-pack of the tender romaine hearts, and then 3 different kinds of berries. I got the organic raspberries, which look so delicious. And then I got the Driscoll's blueberries and then the Driscoll's strawberries, which looked absolutely delicious. The last few times I got fruit, it wasn't the greatest. And I was thinking, all right, we're getting close to like where things start fizzling out season-wise, but these look really good. So hopefully this was a good choice. I did grab these ready-to-eat peaches. It's the yellow kind, and they're perfect. So I think that will be good for lunches for Mason too, because he loves himself a good peach. And then they did not have a large variety of grapes, but the sweet sapphire, the black seedless ones, Mason really loves these. And let me see if I could pop it open and show you. Yeah, see, they look like eggplant. They're kind of long instead of like a regular round grape. So it's just something different, and I know that he will really enjoy that. Like I said, we were completely out of fruit, so the kids are gonna love the variety. I did grab the Pure Flavor Aurora Bites. It's the mini peppers. I use that for snacking and for recipes. And I think as far as fruits and veggies, the last thing that I got were these like salad kits. I think Jake will like some of them and he's been enjoying taking some salad to school. So I got the Southwest Chopped Salad, which is romaine, red and green cabbage, carrots, kale, crunchy salsa sticks, dried corn, seasoned cheese blend, and a mild Southwest ranch dressing. So I know he's gonna like that, and I know that Maya and Jacob will love this one. It's broccoli, cauliflower, sunflower kernels, red cabbage, carrots, dried cranberries, uncured bacon, and a coleslaw dressing. I think they're really gonna like that. And then this is my favorite, well, one of my favorites anyway. This is the Savoy Cabbage, green cabbage, carrots, celery, wonton strips, sliced almonds, green onions, cilantro, and like an Asian style sesame dressing. The cilantro in a salad is so good. So I grabbed that for myself. I got a big thing of the Frigo Cheeseheads original string cheese. Kids have been taking a lot of string cheese to school. I did get the Members Mark 24 cage-free brown eggs. I got some of the Chef Chamois garlic butter. We were almost out of that and we use this on so many things. So I grabbed that, and then look at that. Members Mark shrimp and corn chowder. I don't know, maybe it's just because fall is on the dawning, but I'm thinking of like all sorts of soups and chowders and all that kind of stuff. Like I'm already in the mood for that. Daryl won't eat that, and I'm not sure if the kids will, but I think Jake may try it, and I know Paul will like it, so maybe on a day he's off, we can have that for lunch. I got 2 gallons of milk, and then yay, my Sam's finally had the Taste of the South fried pickle and ranch dip. So Maya is gonna enjoy bringing that for her lunch with like carrot sticks and celery. And then way back there is the container. I think it's a 3-pound container of a Daisy sour cream. We go through a tons of sour cream in this house. Got a container of mayo. I grab that every time we go to the bulk store because we use a ton of that as well. And then I grabbed the Philadelphia cream cheese blocks. There's 4 packs in here for under $6, so $1.50 that ends up coming out per package, and that's roughly what the Walmart one is. So might as well have Philadelphia. Costco doesn't have the Philadelphia, so I get excited when I get to go to Sam's and grab myself the good cream cheese. All right, we've reached kind of like our meat section, and I was really running low, so I grabbed what I could. I got the Members Mark Angus beef bottom round steak, and I usually cut this up and make really yummy Philly cheesesteak and steak sandwiches. Daryl absolutely loves that, and we usually do that once a month. So I grabbed that for him, and then Daryl also loves like a really good hot dog, and I saw this and I thought, wow, he's gonna like these. Costco does the same thing. See, this says served in the Sam's Cafe. Costco does the same thing. They sell the hot dogs like in the case that they sell behind, like in the food court area, and those are just always amazing. So I thought this would be really good. Daryl makes an amazing Michigan sauce. I have a cooking video for that, so I'll link it, but it's a great hot dog topper. So I thought his Michigan sauce on top of this nice size hot dog would be a really good dinner. And then we are on the dawning for football season, so I'm gonna start planting the seed for you guys, because I do a lot of football themed recipes and stuff, and that's all gonna start coming up because we do appetizers every single Sunday. And so these are the Hillshire Farms Little Smokies. So they're almost like little mini hot dogs. At least the ones I used to get on Long Island weren't called Little Smokies. They were like just mini small hot dogs. But for some reason here, this is more of like a sausage thing that they do down south. It was the same thing when I lived in South Carolina. But needless to say, wrap a little crescent roll or a biscuit around these guys, and they make for an excellent pigs in a blanket, and that is one of my husband's specialties. So I grabbed that for that. He'll be excited to see that I picked that up for football. All right, I'm gonna surprise my big boy. Jacob is the only one in the house that loves sushi, and Sam's has a great sushi selection for a really good price. So for under $10, I got him this California roll combo, and I'm going to surprise him, and I'm gonna send this in with him for lunch tomorrow. It's actually sandwich day for the kids, and he's just not a big sandwich kid. I've been really trying to get him. The other kids are gonna have egg salad. Jake's like, he'll eat it, but he's not a huge fan. But I know he will love this. So when he opens up his little container, he's gonna think he has an egg salad sandwich like the kids, and he's gonna have sushi. So I know he's going to love that. And then I grabbed 2 packages of chicken. I was running low, so almost $27 between both packages, but we eat chicken twice a week, and this is only 3 meals. So being that this is probably 6 meals total, this is still less than a month's worth of chicken. So I grabbed this to throw into the meat freezer, and then I went ahead and grabbed some chicken wings. So this is a 10-pound bag. It has been really hard to find chicken wings for some reason at Walmart. When I do the pickup and I get the wings I normally get, they're never in stock. I always get substituted out. We had to get a really small bag last week from HEB just to have pizza and wings. So knowing that football is coming again, I saw the 10-pound bag and I went ahead and grabbed it for the freezer because we go through a ton of wings. And then I got the Members Mark Southern Style Chicken Bites. I really love these. The kids love them too. Mason's the only one that isn't over the moon because these are a little picklier, but honestly, the kid will eat anything. So just put the chicken nuggets in front of him with some ketchup and he's good. And then the rest of us absolutely love them. So I grabbed another bag of that. And then I got a leaning tower here of lunch meat, but I've mentioned I love the Members Mark lunch meat. It is just some of the best cold cuts that I get, and this is the hard salami, the dried cured. This will last forever, but one of you guys suggested, I think on a lunch video, that she makes her child a sandwich with cream cheese and salami, and I don't know why I never thought about that, because Maya loves when I put salami and cream cheese together and roll it up. So why didn't I never think about putting it like on a little roll for her? I even bought King's Hawaiian rolls. They're over there because I thought, oh, that would be so good. A little bit of cream cheese on the little King's Hawaiian rolls with the salami. I think she's gonna go bonkers for that. So I grabbed that, and I grabbed the honey roasted turkey breast. We all love this, so we'll all eat this for lunches, and as long as you don't open the packages, these will last for a really long time. Let me see what the date says. Use by September 30th, so a whole month on these. I got the uncured honey ham, and then I also got the buffalo style chicken breast. I've been eyeing that every single time that I go. So this time I just went ahead and grabbed that. I thought that would be good cut up on one of those salads, like the buffalo chicken cut up on that Southwest chop salad. I bet you Jake would go crazy for that. Now, let me not put that back on top so I can show you this. I eye these every time, and for some reason this time I was just in the mood to pull the trigger. So I got the fast fixing restaurant style country fried steaks. It's the fully cooked beef patties, and it comes with the gravy mix. I love that it says 10 4-ounce steaks, includes 2 country gravy mix. When I go to like a Cracker Barrel or something, I get the country fried steak with the sawmill gravy. That's one of my favorite things, and I love these little kits because it's like a dinner in a bag. Comes with the gravy, comes with the chicken, make a side dish, and boom, good to go. So grabbed that for dinner. Grabbed fish sticks. The kids love this for a lunch, whether it be on the weekend or to take to school. And I also picked up the Angus cheeseburgers for the kids to take to school. Last week they took cheeseburgers because we had leftover, and they totally loved it and told me that they would love to take cheeseburgers again to school. I'm not always going to have leftover cheeseburgers. So I just got the Angus cheeseburger order up. These ones are already ready to go. You just heat them up and then poof, you got a cheeseburger. So I'm gonna make those for the kids for a lunch one day. But all right, you guys, I think we're done with the countertop, and now we can go ahead and move to the monstrosity that is my kitchen table. And I usually do not film on here, but do you guys see? I got my lights installed in my dining room, and now the lighting in here is just amazing, and it is perfect for filming. So I will start over here with that beauty. I do have a fall wreath, but I think I'm just going to throw it up on Facebook Market. It is really old. Not old where it's not worthy of hanging, but my style has changed a little bit, and so maybe somebody else will be interested in it, or I'll pass it on to one of my girlfriends who would love to use it. It's like a big scarecrow that holds a welcome sign. That's usually what I hang on my front door, but this guy, he just took my breath away. It just has some of my favorite flowers, and then the fall leaves with the pine cones and the pumpkins and the hypericon berry and just a touch of glitter, and it just gave me all of the fall feels, and I'm ready for fall. So I went ahead and grabbed that. And speaking of fall, they had the apple straws. So these are just like veggie straws, but they're pieces of apple stick and they're cinnamon, and my kids love them. So I thought that would be a good snack for them. And then look at these, you guys. I fell in love with them. Wait, let me move. Oh, we'll talk about the wine so I can move it out of the way. I got 2 bottles of wine. These are the bottles that I'm going to bring when we go to the lake this weekend. Nobody else really drinks wine, so this will be more than enough for me for the couple of days to just have a glass or 2 at night when we're sitting by the fire. So of course I grabbed my Oliver Cherry Moscato. I absolutely love that stuff. It is so delicious. And then I got the Stella Rosa Peach. I figured this is kind of like the end of summer hurrah. After that, the peach and the pineapples and stuff, they don't really pique my interest as much as like the apple-y things and stuff do. So I'm excited to bring those to the lake. I love those 2 wines. And then I did grab the Mission Carb Balanced Tortillas. There's 2 packages in here, so I freeze them and we use them for a bunch of things. And I'm actually gonna do some wraps for Jake. I think that will be exciting for him also, being that the sandwiches kind of deter him. I think he'll like a wrap. So I got the wraps for that, and I grabbed the Go-Go Squeeze for the kids because they love to bring in applesauce for lunch. And it has 8 apple strawberry, 8 apple, 8 give me 5, which is apple, mango, strawberry, peach, banana, and then apple cinnamon. So all of those speak to my kiddos. And then now I've cleared a little space for you guys to see these. I love, love, love these. It says multi-purpose storage bins with a bamboo lid. So it's really nice storage lids. And it says use them in craft rooms, laundry rooms, and closets. Perfect for cabinet and pantry shelves, which is exactly what I'm going to use them for. I have a project that you guys are going to see coming up, an organization video where I'm going to organize my fridge, my freezers, and my pantries. And I'm going to share that with you guys. And I really needed like some more bins and stuff to be able to kind of condense things down, organize snacks and stuff for the kids. So this is going to be really helpful. You guys will see that in an upcoming video. I did grab the Members Mark Ibuprofen. We all need a little Advil every once in a while, and we were actually out, so I did go ahead and grab that. I did grab these. I thought they were so stinking cute. There is 6 of each kind, so I'm gonna use them for the kids' holiday lunches, and then I think I'll use them for like the little kids. I usually make each little kid I know one special Halloween package, so I'll go ahead and throw some of these in here because they're chocolate dipped pretzel sticks that are all designed like different things. So they have the white fudge dipped, and it's 6 pretzel rods with white fudge drizzle that look like a mummy. And then these are 6 pretzel rods with chocolate fingernails, and they're green fudge dipped, and that's supposed to look like monster fingers. And then these are just supposed to look like monsters in general because they're orange and they have like little eyeballs and stuff on them, so they're just supposed to be like a, you know, a little monster. But when I go back next time, this stuff will not be here. Nothing Halloween will be in the store at all. Like, I will not find it. So it'll be Christmas galore. So I grabbed this stuff while I could. So I did grab that, and I grabbed some of the Members of Mark chicken breast. My husband loves when I make the buffalo chicken dip. I just made a buffalo stuffed shells so I can finally share that recipe with you guys, and they can't get enough of it. And I've been using this as fallback for when I'm making dog food. Not always do I have the extra chicken to boil off and shred for the dogs, so sometimes I'll use the canned chicken and mix that in with her rice and pumpkin and veggies and coconut oil and all the stuff that I use, and she's been liking that just fine. So I grabbed that as a fallback, and then I am so excited. This was literally the only purple pink one that they had, the only one, and they had them left from back to school. They were $5 off, which is great. I paid $17 the first time for Jake's, and then now these were $11.68, so I was really excited. But I already used Jake's to test out that Maya's Bent Go fits in Jacob's lunchbox, so I went hoping to try and find this for her so that when she takes her Bent Go, she can bring this one. If she's just taking regular food like she did today with her thermos and stuff, that fits in her regular LOL one, but when she's taking the Bent Go, it just doesn't fit and it's obnoxious, and she asked me not to make it to where she has to carry both. She told me she doesn't like that, so I want to be able to help her out, and I found this for her. It comes with a water bottle on the side, and it also comes with a ton, oh yeah, here's where it shows you, an ice pack and some little containers and a little like dressing holder and stuff, so it's perfect. Jake has one, and now she has one. Mason's Pokemon one is perfect. Like, that thing fits everything in there, and Jake's is this, so that thing fits everything, and now she has one, so I'm really happy about that. I grabbed the Rice Krispie 40 snack size treat bars. Normally I would make these, but part of what I'm responsible for bringing to this lake house over the weekend is Rice Krispie treats. I was going to just make them, but I don't want to go to another store, and they didn't have marshmallows, and they only had like giant boxes of Rice Krispies that I wasn't going to purchase just to make Rice Krispie treats. So I bought this. Comes with 10 M&Ms, 15 of the chocolate ones, and then 15 of the chocolate drizzle. Whatever we don't use at the lake, the kids will throw in their lunchbox and they will be happy. So I grabbed that to make Mama's life easier. I grabbed the Oh Snap pickles. They had them. Hooray! I have not been able to find these for legitimately a year. I found them once when I first got my membership, like well over a year ago, and then I never found them again. And Nicole over at Nicole Burgess, she has a channel as well, she mentioned to me one time while watching the video, she said, girl, don't give up. Like, keep looking every time. They will show up, I promise you. And she was right. Like, I persevered, Nicole, and I found the Oh Snap, and there's 12 of them in here for under $10, and I pay $1.50 a pack at Walmart. So this is such a great deal. It's the little tiny dilly bite, which is just fine. Sometimes they like the big whole pickle better, but they will be really, really happy with this. Jake will be really excited about that. So I grabbed that, and then I grabbed some of fruit cups. Kids have been really enjoying the fruit cups, so I got 4 of the peach, 8 mixed fruit, and 4 mandarin orange, so they'll use that for their lunches. I got a big thing of these stand and stuffed taco shells, and we will use that for taco night. We actually have Taco Tuesday coming up tomorrow. I had to grab this. We have so much dang cereal, but I had to grab this because this has been some kind of big thing. Apparently they're going to be coming out with all of them. Did you guys know there were 7 different kinds of these monster cereals? When I grew up, it was only these 3, and they only came out during this time, like during Halloween. And it was always Count Chocula, and then Boo Berry, and Frankenberry. So a strawberry, a blueberry, and a chocolate. And I grew up my whole life only knowing that those were those 3. But apparently there's like 7 different monsters, and there was like various different cereals that had come out over the years, and these are the only ones that stuck. I don't remember that from a kid. So I'm really curious to kind of go and do some research, but I heard like on a podcast them talking about the cereals and stuff. So I was kind of half listening, but I really need to go back and check it out. And when I saw the 3-pack, I figured, all right, the kids will use this in October for like their cereal during the month of October to do like the monster cereal. And I'm not kidding you when I tell you that, again, none of this will be there. I usually go every 5 weeks or so I won't go till like the first week of October, but there will be no Halloween. So I'm glad that I grabbed that when I could. Speaking of a no Halloween, I saw these also. So speaking of those veggie chips, these are like the veggie fries, but they're the veggie chips, and they're in Ghosts and Bats. And I usually buy these for the kids all the time, like to use during October for back to school lunches and stuff like that, or school lunches back to school. You're not back to school in October, Kira. You get what I'm saying. I usually buy these for the kids, but we never really go through all 40 bags. So usually I'll save these and I'll give them out for like in the little special treat bags that I do for my special kids, for trick-or-treaters that come to the door. Like, wouldn't a mom rather give a veggie chip Ghost and Bat as a snack instead of like a Snickers bar? So I know I'd rather see my kids come home trick-or-treating with something like this. So they will use a couple of them, probably like each of them will take it 3 times, but that's still only 10 gone, and there's 40 in here. So we'll probably keep half the box and then use half of it for like our trick-or-treaters and stuff. I did get the Members Mark flushable wipes this time. I've never got those before. Usually I get the Costco, or I've gotten the Cottonelle one, so I've never tried them, but there's 540 wipes in there. It says it's a fresh scent. It says 9 packs on the inside. I need to compare it to the ones from Costco because these were cheaper, but I feel like maybe you get more. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Again, I've never gotten these before, but we needed them, so I'll give it a try. And then I was vlogging in there, so you stay tuned for that vlog so you can see. But you guys, there's like popcorn galore. My kids love popcorn, but how many different kinds of popcorn can I buy? But the kids just love it. And now they have cookie pop. Remember when I bought the candy pop and it was Twix, M&Ms, and Snickers on the popcorn? Yeah, now it's Oreo, Nutter Butter, and Chips Ahoy. Like, drop the mic. My kids are gonna go crazy for this. Mom wants one of each, like shotgun one of each. I'm not really one for cookies and cream. At least the Chips Ahoy, that's my favorite. Maybe a Nutter Butter. Anyways, I wanna sample them. They look really good and my kids are going to love, love, love them. So I cannot wait to surprise the kids with that. I did get the Cheez-It Snaps. Daryl loves these for his lunches, but I didn't get any chips. Like usually I get the big box of some kind of chips. I got the Ghost and Bats and I got the apple straws, but I didn't really get any other kind of chip. So I figured if I got this would be a happy compromise because the kids love these and so does Daryl, and it's like having chips but not having chips, I guess. So I went ahead and grabbed those and they will last for a long time. There's 21 of the cheddar sour cream and then 21 of the double cheese. So that'll last for a while. I got the 6-pack box of the Barilla Pasta. I usually don't get this. I get it from Trader Joe's, and I'm going to Trader Joe's next week. But I figured when I go to Trader Joe's, I'll just fill in on the fancier pastas that I just buy one of, and then I'll just use this box for the basis of things. And I need extra spaghetti for this weekend because that's one of the things I'm responsible for bringing. So this has 2 boxes of elbows, 2 boxes of spaghetti, and 2 boxes of penne, and Barilla's non-GMO, which I love that. So I grabbed that. And then here is that Monster Mash. So see, it says 50th anniversary Monster Mash. So you see the Count Dracula guy on there, Count Chocula rather, and then then, oh, it says them up here. Yay. Okay, so here's Frankenberry, right? Hold on, let me let it focus. So here's your Frankenberry, here's your Count Chocula, and here's your Blueberry. And then, oh no, Fruit Brute. I don't know who that is. That must be this werewolf guy. Fruit Brute. Yummy Mummy. I don't know what flavor that is. And then a Castle. Huh. I don't really know, but see, it says 50th anniversary. So apparently there were other flavors of cereal out and the flavors just never stuck. And those are the 3 that stayed. But these are like fruit snacks. And so I thought the same thing. Look, there's 90 in there. So I'm not buying any candy to give out door to door. I will use some fruit snacks for the kids. I try to do more of like an organic fruit snack, but I just couldn't find anything that was Halloween related. So for now, this is what I grabbed, and then I'll let the kids have some, and then I will use the rest to give out to trick-or-treaters, or maybe if their classroom is collecting something, like, you know, there's 20 kids in each class rather, so each kid can give them a little gummies with something. I don't really know. I don't know what they're going to do, but I figured 90 count was a lot, and I would be able to get use out of that even if it was just for my trick-or-treaters and then a lunch for the kids. So I grabbed that for all of that. I grabbed some of the Scott toilet paper because we need that for our bums, obviously. And then I grabbed the multi-purpose absorbent pads. It says it holds up to 8 cups, which is great. There's 120 pads in there, which is way cheaper than what I spent when I went to Petco. But Bruno is pretty much potty trained, but if I put them down and he has to go out and he doesn't yet know to necessarily tell somebody, he will use the puppy pad. So I grabbed that just to have on hand for him. Here's the little King's Hawaiian rolls that I said I grabbed. It's a 2-pack of 18, and that is for sandwiches, and we use that a lot for like football night because we'll do little sliders and stuff. I got the Members Mark Ultra paper plates. There's 204 of them in there. And then lastly, they had the cube organizer. For a second, I thought they didn't have it. I went to the 3 aisles that normally have this stuff and it was gone and I didn't see it and my heart was completely broken. And then we got to the very last aisle and Paul said, "Oh, they got the cubes." And I jumped up and screamed because this did such a great job organizing my game room, like the extra space up top upstairs, like the little den game room area. I just did a video on it. If you guys missed it, I'll link it for you, but it came out so good by using this, and you can separate it. So you can make it tall, or you can make it a long 8 or 2 4s. So I made it a long 8 in the game room and it worked out amazing. But now I want to do the 2 4s on the side, each of the side of the kids' bed, almost like a end table, and I'm going to redo their room for them while they're at school one day. So I think that'll be really fun. I'll do that for them next week. Like maybe when they come home on a Friday, they'll come home to their room redone, which I thought would be really fun, and I'm going to share that with you guys. So, all right. That was it for my $720 at Sam's Club. Now, let's get into this week's meal plan. All right, you guys, so here is the meal plan for Monday, August the 30th, and then we are into September, you guys. This goes till Sunday the 5th, which is absolutely craziness to me, but for yesterday, I did a pot roast in the crock pot. I wish I had an opportunity to cook just a little bit longer. I ran out of time. Yesterday was such a crazy day. I put a little coffee date sticker here. I had a coffee date with Vanessa over at Lemonade Mom, and we were just kind of working through all the plans and schedules for the last quarter of the year. It's a super busy time for YouTube. It's a super busy time for the holidays and traveling. We have weddings and tickets to things. So we sat for a while and went through that. And by the time I went to Sam's and came home and put everything away, it was like pure craziness. So I did not put it in as soon as I would like to, but it was still really, really good. I'm about to shut this camera off and have some leftovers for lunch. So that was really good. Roasted corn from Trader Joe's, mashed potatoes, pot roast gravy. Excellent. For tonight, we're doing a Taco Tuesday, just a nice and easy Taco Tuesday. We have those shells that I just bought. We have the tortillas that I just bought, and then veggies and sour cream and cheese galore. So we got everything to have a nice, yummy taco day. And then for tomorrow, we're gonna do homemade Chinese food. I have a cooking video, I think, on how I make my sweet and sour chicken. It's so yummy. And then in my freezer out there, I already have pork fried rice that I made a while ago, a huge batch, and I froze half of it. So we're good on that. We're gonna do egg rolls, the fried rice, the chicken. It'll be so yum. So that's what we'll do for tomorrow. On Thursday, we're gonna do a Sloppy Joe's, but I saw a buffalo chicken version of that, and I thought everybody would really like that. I think I'll do plain chicken patties for my little kids, because they probably won't like the pulled chicken buffalo part. Maybe Maya will, but I thought that sounded really good. I love Sloppy Joe's, so does my husband. I think Paul does too, but the kids are like weird about the Sloppy Joe portion of it, or at least Jake was. Maybe I should try my little kids again, but I'm curious to see what everybody thinks about the buffalo chicken sandwich, so we'll see how that goes, and we'll just do that with the fries. And then on Friday is when we leave for the lake. So I'm very excited. This property that my girlfriend found, this woman owns, it's like 16 acres or something. And she has 4 houses that are on these 6 acres. And they're all kind of together, but spaced apart on the river bend that goes through this property. And she allowed us to rent all 4 of them. So it's pretty much just Marissa's close-knit friends and family that are taking these houses. And so I'm just looking forward to it, because I haven't spent a lot of time with Marissa, especially since we moved here and then COVID. And so this is going to be a really nice opportunity for all of us to just kind of hang out secluded and still have a really good time. And we're all teaming up and being responsible for different items each day. Instead of everybody bringing their own stuff, we're all just kind of pulling together, which I thought was kind of fun. So on Friday, we're doing pasta night. And I'm doing something really interesting. I'm gonna pop up a picture right here. I found it on Pinterest. It's like a meatball wrapped around a bunch of spaghetti. And then you bake it in the oven, and then everybody gets like this one meatball with this ribbon of spaghetti that goes through it. So it's almost like one meatball and a portion of spaghetti for every little one. And it sounds so good. I want to make like a ton of them, and I'll just keep them warm in a crock pot or a sterno, and we'll utilize that as what I'm making. And then I think Marissa's bringing lasagna. Somebody's doing a salad and garlic bread. Somebody else is bringing drinks and the dessert. So all of us team together. Friday is covered. On Saturday, we're gonna do a good old traditional barbecue, because they all come with grills. So one person's doing the hamburgers and hot dogs. Somebody else is doing the cold salad. Somebody's bringing chips and soda, and then dessert. And then I'm bringing chicken legs, which I just realized that they did not have at Sam's Club. So I still need to go to another store, which really kind of stinks. That's why I bought the Rice Krispie treats, so I didn't have to go anywhere else, but I'm responsible for chicken legs. I'm gonna see if I can talk Marissa into using steak, and I'll use that steak that I just bought, and I'll buy steak down the road to make like a Philly cheesesteak sandwich for Daryl, and I'll use the steaks instead of the chicken legs. I don't know, I'll see what she says. But I also have a ton of ice pops and now those Rice Krispie treats that I am bringing. And then on Sunday, we're gonna do leftovers so that we don't have anything to leave in the fridge, because we check out on Monday morning. And there's also some kind of place that she wanted to go to, like an outdoor patio grill. So we figured if we don't have a ton of leftovers, we'll go out, or we'll use the leftovers for lunch, and we'll go out at night so that it's cleaned up and it's not at the place. So our place is good and cleaned up for when we leave in the morning. And then Monday, you guys will see as the portion of next week's meal plan, which is also Labor Day. But that is it, you guys, for another grocery haul and meal plan. Make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below and let me know what you think Daryl's mystery item is. Subscribe if you are new. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.